Hi, everybody. You see what I'm wearing, right? Okay. Okay. You know what time it is, right? Okay, Shingeki no Kyojin time. Okay, now, Attack on Titan. Now, even though, hey, I got my cape on, you know it's for real. You know it's for real. Even though this chapter, translation is very shoddy, I will do the review now. Yeah. And I know God's War, he was like saying to me, oh, Bankai, it takes longer. I had a feel. I mean, see, the thing that upsets me is they didn't Manga Stream, they did it for Kenichi like on the day. But hey, it is where it is. Justin did his review and he did it on this crappy manga one or whatever one manga, thing. And I wouldn't get comments and messages and they're like, do it already. So hey, you got it. We're in the king. No. Yeah. I can't turn it around because I wouldn't be able to see it. But yeah, this is the review for for Attack on Titan. Chapter 50. Listen, this chapter was... This chapter, most likely, could make me a fan of Eren. Now, let's get into this chapter. First page we get, the first real page we got, and this was called Shout. We get a flashback. The other one I saw of this chapter, sent by Nezuma, had the page of, the Raw shows a page of the Titan, the one that kills his mother. But the first page here we get is obviously Eren's mother. So this is, and we see her saying, about, we got to fight once again, Eren, blah, 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 saying you were saved by Mikasa once again. And saying no matter how bad or hideous your opponent is, lunging at him isn't a good thing. Attacking him isn't a good thing. You're a man, so put up with it once in a while and protect Mikasa, would you? Then we get her death. Yeah. So that coming. And then we see the Titan that killed his mother attacking him. Pretty much. And the rest of the chapter, then we get Hans. Oh, Hans. Oh, man. Hans. No! 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 No. But yeah, we have him. He is fighting, the Titan. And he says, he's basically telling Eren, watch me. I'm going to turn the murder of your mother into to rip it to pieces, and then so on and so forth. Get your revenge. So on and so forth. Basically, he's saying. And behold, this is the place that took your mother will die. I want to meet you for so long. So Hans, I guess you call him that. It's hard to say his name. And while he's doing that, Eren tells Mikasa to untie him because you have a very severe injury. I have to do it. I'll bring it to his end now. And pretty much that's what happens there. Rest of the chapter, we have things happening with, we have Jean. And I think it's Jean and Armin. And now, here's the only problem with this translation. Ryner's name, they spell Rainer, like Rain E-R. And I'm like, what the fuck? But, hey, who gives a shit? I'm reviewing it. I don't care. So, we have Jean and Armin there. And they're trying to go after the, Haynes, to stop him and to prevent him from dying and everything. And they're like saying, why Ryner, don't interfere, you shitheads. Why? Doesn't it matter to them? And Aaron's like saying, doesn't matter that Eren gets eaten. And then we see Ymir. Oh my god. And I must say about this chapter. This chapter was so fucking crazy. There was so much shit going on in this chapter that I was like... When I finished reading this chapter, I was like, yo. Now, basically, Ymir is complaining. She's blaming, Commander Erwin for what he did. It's all because of you that the plan failed. We had a plan and you messed it up, so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. And she attacks this one Titan, and Ymir and Erwin tries to get away. And she's basically saying to herself that if Ryner is no good, should I cooperate with them, cut my way through here? She doesn't know what to do, basically, Ymir. But after that, what do I do? It's inevitable that I'll soon enough be held inside the walls. And saying that she has no choice but to give off Historia to that side for now. I don't think I could protect her with my strength. And that's when Historia, not Krista, goes on Ymir's head and saying, "Is it true what they told me before? You said before. Is it true? The whole thing with it was a lie about why you wanted to get saved. It's a lie, right? What was it for me? For me, you still want to protect me." And Historia, she's saying, just like you told me before, from now on, we don't need to live for anyone else's sakes anymore. We'll live for our sakes. And saying, I won't be scared of anything the world throws at me anymore. And then they're fighting their own battle. They're fighting this Titan. And then we see Commander Erwin. And he's got, Commander Erwin. Yo, give it up for this guy. He's got one arm. And he's laying down. And he's like, oh, please. It doesn't matter what happens to me. Just get Eren and get the hell out of here. I'm like, give it up for him. Because he's the man. He's the man. Get the fast out as we can. And then they're saying that the Armor Titan is coming and he's throwing shit around and blah, blah, blah. And that's when this happens. Now, this chapter, I don't know if I didn't see Forever World, I didn't see Panda's review, but 2 people died in this chapter. Yeah, you heard me. 2 people died in this chapter. Obviously, the big death is Hain's on. Another one person died. Jean! I didn't know until I realized when I saw it translated. I was like, okay, Jean? Wait, huh? He's dead? What? I was flipping out. I mean, I don't know if he's officially dead, but it seems like he gets, he's like saying Eren and Mikasa are in danger, and just out of nowhere comes this Titan, and it falls on my thing. And then we see Hans, he's been eaten. It's gruesome. It's gruesome. And this is quote unquote Eren's despair, saying nothing has changed, fuck, nothing is, I can't do anything. Even back then, I couldn't do anything to save Mom. And you see his intestines. I'm like, damn. Ooh. And he's like, he's like in so much pain with what's going on in his despair. And this is, I think, the first time I've ever seen Mikasa in this manga. She was like expressing her feelings. I'm like, what? And she's basically saying, that's not true, Eren. That's not true. You made me, and she's smiling. I'm like, God damn, it's not true. And then we see Ymir. Well, no, not Ymir. We see Armin with Jean, and he's lifeless. And I'm like, Jean died? No! I was freaking out when I saw this. Now after that, we have And after that, it's basically he sees Armin and Eren, and this is and because she wants to tell him something. She says, "Eren, listen, Eren, I want to tell you something. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for teaching me the way to live. Thanks for coiling me with this scarf." And I'm like, really? And then all of a sudden you see this steam shit coming off, I think, Eren's hand. And it's like in a fist. And I'm like, what's gonna happen? So he pretty much gets up and he says, I'll do this as many times as it takes. And from now on, I'll keep on being together. And he screams. He goes, ah! Punches at the hand of the Titan that killed his mother. And then you just see bertholdt, Ryner, and Ymir, and they're like, this was, now I know people are going to hate me for saying this, I don't give a fuck. This was Eren's Luffy moment. I went there. Listen, for the One Piece fans, I'm sorry I went there. But listen, this was his Luffy moment. This was Eren's Luffy moment. His moment where he comes out, he's riddled with despair after hearing what Mikasa said, combined with Haynes dying, and his But unlike Luffy, he didn't save anybody. He didn't save Haynes. And trying to save Mikasa at the same time. So he screams and he punches at the time. Doesn't do anything, obviously. But this moment of Ryner and Ymir and bertholdt, next page, he does it again, he screams, a Titan comes right behind him and attacks the Titan that killed his mother. And then they all run. All the Titans are running towards where that Titan is. And they start eating it. Guess what? Guess what, people? Chapter's not over. Chapter's not over. After that, everyone's shocked, and it's saying, why is he being eaten? And they call it he. I don't know what you classified that Titan that killed his mother, a he or a she. I guess you can go. And then Connie's like saying, oh, I don't know what happened, but this is our chance, let's get away. And that's when Ymir says something that blows everything out of proportion. That's what she says. So that was it. That's why Ryner and his companions were so frantically after Eren. With something like this, even a future might be possible inside the walls. Now here's the catch. And I might do a discussion video Monday, Tuesday, maybe, on this. This might backfire, because then the military, police are like, oh, he's a real threat to humanity, and we can't have him out there, and we'll kill him. They might go against him. But after that, that's what she says, and Historia is like freaked out. Then we see Ryner going after him. This scene, Ryner saying it's the worst, and such that happened at this location, to having fallen the worst possible person. It falls in the worst person. We obviously need to get it back. The person that obviously shouldn't possess it in this whole world is Ymir. They say word, but it's world. And then he screams, "Don't come, you bastards. Fuck. I'll fucking kill you." And they hear it. It's almost like, when I think about this moment, I think about One Piece and Luffy. That's what it was. Now, because it was almost as if this was Eren's. I know we can't bring up hockey in Shingeki no Kyojin, but it felt like it. The way that Asayama's expressing it, it's like Conqueror's King hockey. That's what it feels like to me, people. I don't know what it felt like everybody else, but that's what it felt like to me. Take it or leave it. Then after that, Titans go after them. I was like, yo, fucking yes. Tell Ryder and Bertholdt, get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. Now after that, unfortunately, something else happens. And it says crap and everything. And they're saying we won't be able to hold on to Bertholdt. We'll seize this opportunity to withdraw. And everyone leaves. But before everyone leaves, Historia looks at Ymir and says, Ymir. And Connie's like saying, hey, Frank, what are you doing? Let's get back. Quickly back. Ymir looks at Krista and says, Gorna. And she's like, huh? And all of a sudden, they're fighting, and Bertholdt's about to get eaten. Boom. Ymir is on top of Ryner. So, unfortunately, Ymir is going with them. I kind of expected this. You had to understand something. Once she decided, Ymir, to go with Ryner and Bertholdt because of what they were planning, she knew, okay, if I go with them, I don't know if I could be with Historia anymore. That's unfortunate, but that's what came to it. And it says back then, I didn't understand the meaning behind Ymir's behavior, but all I know is that after that, the Armored Titan didn't come to our pursuit anymore. And then it says, no time to grieve in sorrow or to even grow to adulthood. Kids, why fight? And that's the end of the chapter. This was an awesome chapter, people. 5 out of 5. Oh my fucking god. Eren has just opened the floodgates. Listen, with this ability, if he hones this, and here's another thing to think about. Not a lot of people who's been reading the manga from the beginning, realize this. Eren's the only one. And what do I mean when I say only one? The only one among them. Not Annie, not Ryner, not Bertholdt, not Ymir were able to scream like that and have the Titans attack someone else in human form. That has never been done. Period. Annie did it in her Titan form, not in her human form. This is an unbelievable revelation. And kind of, I don't know if I'm going to be an Eren fanboy. I mean, we'll see. I have to wait and see. I need to see him develop this. I want to see Eren rise now. Rise to new heights. New heights. From this. Now, next month's going to be, oh, by the way, I should let everyone know. Not only did this come out, before the fall came out. Chapter 1. That's going to happen later. Next month's going to be tricky. I don't know what's going to happen. I think it's down to 3 things. 1, we're going to see Ymir, Ryner, and Bertholdt going into the village. 2, they're going to try to break out Annie. Or 3, we're going to go see, I think it's going to be the wall. Well, we're going to see Eren and everybody going home, and this revelation now that everyone's found out. Holy shit, holy shit. I'm just telling you, people, that's what it felt like when he did that yell. It felt like, I mean, it just felt like his dominance was released. It was a conquering king kind of hockey thing. That's what it felt like to me. It just felt that way. I can't explain it any other way. Because how can you explain Bertholdt's, Ryner's, and Ymir's face when they were shown, when he did that yell? And I think Ymir kind of knows now, hey, life behind the walls is possible now. Because if he can yell like that and just command the Titans, they'll leave. They'll leave. He can make them leave all the walls. Wall Rose, Wall Maria. They'll leave. That'll be it. Man, fantastic. just fantastic all around. 5 out of 5. Now, but like I said, going on 20 minutes. I had to go in this chapter. We have to wait and see. There's a lot of unanswered questions still remaining. Might do a discussion on this. Of course, Tuesday I want to do the thing on Comic-Con, but might do a discussion. Regular just video discussion on this, maybe on Monday, excuse me, Wednesday, Tuesday. So, look forward to that. But man, oh shit. I'm not gonna be a fanboy of Eren. Maybe be a fanboy of Eren. Maybe. But man, shit was awesome. Oh, damn. It was so great. So yeah, put in the comment section below what you think of this chapter, people. I'm stoked. I am stoked for next month. And the looks of it, this chapter seals Volume 12. Yeah, I took a look at on I think Manga Fox. Yeah, this is the last chapter for Volume 12. So yeah. Oh shit, Volume 12. This shit's gonna be awesome. So yeah, that's all I got for you guys. It's Bonkai922. I'll see you guys later. Eren. Fucking Eren. Jin's dead. Crazy shit.